So this video is unscripted, so that's why you're probably gonna see some weird transitions, because I did not script this video, I just came up with the idea. This video is about the dark truth of ADHD, because a lot of people with ADHD do not know this and they think they can't do anything, that they can't build a business, that they can't get a job, that they can't... Yeah, it's a lot of cons. This is obviously a sad reality to live in, and a reality that we do not wanna live in. We people with ADHD are actually very capable people. We're just like normal people, just with a attention deficit disorder, to say it simply. Now this is gonna piss off a lot of people with ADHD because they think they're special and that they're quirky and that they're just outright stupid. I can't say the R word nowadays, so I'm just gonna say stupid. Because ADHD doesn't define your whole world. ADHD defines a small part of it, and it definitely has a lot of annoying and very actually painful moments in life. Due to you not being able to focus sometimes, due to you being way too busy or way too low energy sometimes, due to you having very bad social cues a lot of the times. However, this shouldn't stop you from actually trying to learn these things and actually becoming better, because we can become better in life. We can become better with ADHD. We can get a business with ADHD. We can get a job with ADHD. It's all about belief, and it's all about the things that you do with ADHD, because ADHD can be a superpower. Let's be honest. So let's get right into this video about the dark truth and then how to actually fix these things. So the biggest dark truth I found out on ADHD is there's a lot of misbelief about ADHD and a lot of fakers out there on the internet that do not even have ADHD. And they dare to speak about it. They dare to speak about an attention deficit disorder. To those people, I don't need to call you out. You know who you are. Just stop. You do not have ADHD. If you make a video about you, I can't do anything. I can't. I'm on my phone scrolling because of ADHD. Bro, you're just stupid. You do not have ADHD when you're scrolling on your phone. That's just addiction. TikTok has made it so very clear that ADHD is just us scrolling on our phones for hours because we can't focus. Bro, then you do not have ADHD, then you have addiction. ADHD is something very different. I grew up without a phone most of my life before the phones actually came into my life. I've been in that like middle point where first part of my life was the phone, second part I of course got a phone. And I would say that ADHD is a lot more than just scrolling addictively on your phone. ADHD is something that can be used against you or with you, or be in neutral. The neutral part is also still a dangerous spot, and I do not want you to be there. I want you to use it as a superpower and use it in your advantage. Because of the fact that ADHD, when it's used against you, which most of you probably are experiencing right now, which I used to experience a lot, and nowadays I still experience it sometimes, is that we do not focus on the correct things. We hyper-focus on the wrong things or the wrong habits, usually addictions, and we blame our ADHD for it. I used to do that a lot. Oh yeah, I have ADHD, so I gave myself that excuse. I shouldn't have, because ADHD isn't an excuse to not being able to do something. Yes, it can be harder, like for me with focusing on my business, it used to be the hardest thing possible. However, when I made my business, what I do, more fun, and I made it more fulfilling, my business went better because I had more focus on it and I got hyper focus on it. So how do we get to that point? That's a lot of things. First of all, it's belief. Believing in yourself that you can actually do the things is really important. And for me, it started with reading books. I believe because I had ADHD and autism, I couldn't read books. Most of us believe that, right? We say to ourselves, we can't read books because we can't focus, so why even try? This is where it all started for me, when out of nowhere, I opened my eyes due to one of my best friends in Norway. Shout out to him. I don't know if his name wants to be mentioned, so I will not in this video. Let's for now call him Hank. Hank. He taught me that even though I had this problem, which in the end was the problem but more of a learning lesson, I could do the things. And I started trying to read. This took me a very, very long time, because me reading was like... It was two bricks going against each other instead of two nice smooth stones. It didn't go that smooth, it was really hard. This is because of the fact that I kept believing I couldn't read. Once I started shifting that mindset, and that started by meditating and by doing other things that I said I couldn't do and then started doing, my mindset shifted and I started reading books properly. remembering the words, remembering the sentences. I taught myself how to read. This opened up the entire world for me because I was like, wait, if I can read, then I can do this, then I can do this, then I can do this. You see where I'm going with this. So, what does it say? You have to read to become better with ADHD? Of course not. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it all comes down to core beliefs. The core beliefs that our doctors, that the internet, social media have destroyed for us. Because they are telling us we can't do things. We are only quirky and fun. We can't focus. We can't get our day jobs done. We can't get a day planning done because we can't focus. And will be overwhelmed. Like most people say. Bro, shut the fuck up. If you say you're overwhelmed by a day planning that you made yourself, then you're fucking stupid. Bro, get out of my video right now. Get out. Because you do not belong here if you think you are overwhelmed by a simple day planning. And I'm talking about the day plannings: gym, laundry, doing your bed, reading a book, and doing some work on your business. If you are overwhelmed by that, then fuck you. Because you've been taught that fake belief. For the people that stayed and the people that actually can take a criticism, welcome. Because I'm very honest in this. I taught these things to myself as well. When I said I was overwhelmed by day planning, usually later on the day I would say fuck myself. Actually, if I can't do this, then I can't do anything. Because you have to make it simple for yourself. Make a simple day planning for yourself. Gym, 1 p.m. till 2 p.m. Then read, 2:30 to 3:30. And I will go on with that. Because of the day planning, it gives me schedule, and when I have schedule, I'm able to do the things that I want to do in the time frames that I want to do it. Because I'm giving myself time frames. See where I'm going with this? So what I want you to do is give yourself some time frames and start doing the tasks. Even if you fail at them, so you're reading a book and you can't remember the words, so you have to read the page over and over again. Just keep going, because you will learn it that way. That's the hard way I learned. One thing I do have to say with reading, meditate will help you out a lot. Meditate will help you not only with reading, with everything related to your attention deficit disorder, because you're able to focus way more. So if you want to focus way more, start meditating. Even if you have ADHD, this works. As I already told you, this video is unscripted, so it might be a little bit random. If you're okay with that, please subscribe, hit the bell, like and notification, because the next one is gonna be scripted again, which means it's gonna be way better. Anyhow, so the dark truth about ADHD, we just talked about it, is the false belief that we have. TikTok really is good at this. At giving us this false belief that we are only good for scrolling because we can't do anything else, and that's the belief that has been instilled in us with ADHD. The reason why I'm so optimistic about it is because it worked for me. I believe in myself that I can do the things, and I'm doing the things. When I believe I can't do something, I can't do that thing. It's all in belief. Now, am I saying it's gonna be as easy as people who don't have ADHD? No, because we do have too low dopamine. We do have a problem with focusing. However, you can teach yourself to learn how to hyper-focus on the correct things, and you can teach yourself to focus more frequently. Yes, there are still gonna be bad days. Yes, there are still gonna be days where you're like, I can't focus, but you tried. And you believe in yourself that the next day is gonna be better. This will really help you. This right here, this dark truth that I just revealed to you, I hope it will stick with you. Because this dark truth opened my eyes towards the real world, and the real sides of ADHD. Which means I can focus, I can hyper-focus on the things I want to. I can get the day job, I can get the business, I can do the things that I want to do. I can read, I can meditate, I can go on for hours, literally hours. However, it's gonna be harder, of course. Obviously it's gonna be harder for us at a lot of points because we do lose focus more frequently. However, it's not impossible, and when you believe in yourself, you might even be able to hyper-focus and do something way better than someone who doesn't have ADHD. That's why ADHD is a superpower, because we can hyper-focus, hyper-fixate on something. We do need to teach ourselves that, and that's why I want you to watch my videos, because I am teaching that to you for free on YouTube, because I want you to be able to do everything that you want to do, even though you have ADHD. Because I know how you feel. I know the pain of having ADHD. And I know the plus side of having ADHD. Do the hard work. Be proud of yourself every day. And I will see you in the next one.